Hello again guys, welcome to this new video. And as you saw, last time we made a video about Awoken, and this time we made a video about Corrupted Keep. And I saw that you really liked the last video, and if you haven't seen, I'm just gonna link it like now in the screen, because there are some things that if you are watching this video and you haven't watched the previous one, I really suggest you to go and watch the previous one, because there are a lot of things about spawns that obviously I'm not gonna repeat again, because otherwise every video will be really long. I'm gonna cover obviously the most important things, but at the same time I won't cover like the same as the other map, because it will take way too long, and the things we were talking about in the previous video like are for every map anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this time you have a real live camera from the second account, so you see that it's on that side of the map right now. And so, Corrupted Keep is a really small map, and it's a map without a railgun, so you already can understand that this map is really important to have two weapons, in my opinion. And having no railgun, it means that you can be in trouble, especially if you are a super railgun heavy user. Like if you use railgun a lot, you can get in trouble in most of the situations. Why so? Because the railgun is a really strong long range weapon. You can like cover some angles really well, and in a map where you cannot do that anymore, it's really tricky to play when you're out of control, especially. And let's talk about the spawn at first, because it's the main topic anyway. So as you can see, I have the other account that is on Rocket right now, and this one is on Nailgun. So again, taking in consideration the previous video, the game is always gonna try to make it the most fair as possible for you. It's never gonna make like me spawn like this, for example. You know, like this is impossible. It will never happen, because it will be crazy that he spawns with a rocket and I have no weapons. And so this is the main spawn on Corporate Keep. We have this spawn, then we have the other on the rocket, as you can see. Then we have another one which is kinda similar, but this time you spawn on this side of the map, and the opponent spawns, like you can spawn there, for example. Or you have this spawn there where you take mega and the opponent spawns on this. So it's like it's super like far away from each other. So how to play this spawn, for example? So usually you have two things you can do, and they are: you take the nail gun and you go for heavy, and then you go for light and then heavy, or you risk it and you do something like this. You drop for mega and you go for LG. So usually if the opponent is playing it correctly, what will happen is this: by the time you are here, the opponent will do this. He will pick up the rocket, he will pick up the armor, and it will be there, okay? And if you are fast enough, by the time the opponent is on this door, he will already be down. He will already jump down for the mega and then take the LG. So at this time, if you do that, the opponent is at disadvantage, because he only has machine gun. And if you have LG, you can literally just like jump and kill him. Like it's not a big deal. So what will happen is this. Let's take it for example again. So if you do this, then you jump down, you take mega, and you go for LG. You will see your opponent most likely there, or he will be taking this light and be there, like or there, or on the lower floor. So if you will have this view 100%, that he will be or there trying to push you, which is really unlikely, or he will already be like on his way for the heavy, okay? And that's like the main first spawn. Again, if you are instead the guy spawning on rocket, you do this. There is the possibility that the opponent won't pick up mega, so the opponent is going from railgun to heavy. So if you chill a bit and you see no one and you see mega up, then you can literally just go for it and take the LG. And the opponent, you will see that there will be no light and there will be no heavy after. So these are the two main spawns. This is up to you how to play. Like there are a lot of situations that could happen. Like you could spawn there, take the nail gun, And the opponent might be a bit more rushy, like, and not take this, but literally just take this route. For example, he could do that, like this, and start to spam you. Really unlikely, but it could happen. And especially if you are playing against a ranger, be careful, because he has the orb potential to kill you, so be careful about that. So you just jump. You spam some nailgun, of course, on some, like, when you're coming down, like, if you are going for this, first of all, I will always suggest you to don't pick up this one. Because if you pick up this light, and you go through this, then you may be a bit vulnerable to rocket spam. Okay, even if you pick up mega. But if you pick up this instead, and you go like straight, you have better vision and you can just jump down. You will lose the 50 armor, and it's part of the like sacrifice if you want to go straight into LG. Because LG is like really the main weapon in the map with the heavy machine gun. So you may take a disadvantage by not taking that, but you will take the mega straight away. And then after that you can always come back to the nail gun and take it anyway. So it's just you're gonna maybe lose a few seconds not picking up that and fighting with like 50 armor only. But if the opponent is not doing any damage, it's literally worth it. And on the other side, if you are spawning there, you can even like deny this and then go for the heavy and play from the heavy. And that's for the starting spawn, this two starting spawns. It's literally the same for the shotgun. Like if you're on shotgun, you pick up this, you go for the heavy, and then at this point you can do 3 different things. You can push like a crazy guy, especially if you're BJ, you can try to do some damage with the dual machine gun. And then after picking up the heavy, you can go, or you could go like this. Instead of picking up the teleporter, you like spawn on a shotgun and you do this. And at this time you should be careful because your opponent might be already like coming for this armor. Or you just play it chill, and if you're not really confident in what you're doing, like just pick up shotgun, pick up the heavy and go for tri-bolt. And then slowly get your way towards the weapon. So as you can see, the mega spawn has the LG advantage and the heavy machine gun, which can be tricky. So you have to deal with playing a bit more slow at the start if you're getting in this spawn, you know. So it is what it is. Instead, if you're picking up the LG, you can apply more pressure, especially like mid-range after you have it. Like instead of like if you spawn on shotgun, the other spawn will be there. It is the same thing. You're gonna go for this, then take this, take mega, and then most likely go for this. And your opponent might be on rocket. Like he might be coming from that tunnel for rocket, so you can even spam this to prevent from taking rocket. And that's like the spawns on corrupted. Like it's so easy to get the spawns down there. Like LG spawn might be a bit OP sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit strong, but you can still play around. It's not that you're gonna lose because of that. Like it's just the way the spawn is, the way the map works with the heavy machine gun and LG. But you can still make it work with the rockets, tri-bolt, especially long range, if you get some lucky spam as well. So now, after talking about this, let's get into the spawn kills on this map. So this video won't be long because the map is really easy to play, honestly. Like it's not really hard. It's really easy, especially I think if you're a beginner, you just understand how the spawn works. It's gonna be really easy for you. I think you're gonna improve a lot just by understanding this now. So again, if you haven't seen the walk-in video, I really suggest you to watch it because it's really helpful. There are a lot of insights like on things, what to do around the map and how to force spawns, blah 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 blah. Again, I'm gonna just sum it up a little bit with a quick summary. When you kill the opponent, it doesn't matter where he dies, it matters where you are standing on the map. So if he dies there, it doesn't matter. Like this won't like force the spawn in any way. But where you were when he's gonna press respawn is what matters the most. So as you can see on the camera, like down below on the right, he spawned there, for example. When I kill him, and like, for example, let's say I kill him there and I go, he's gonna spawn on machine gun now, look. And why is that? Because that spawn doesn't matter, like where he died doesn't matter at all. It matters where I am when he presses respawn. Because you know, when you die, you see you have this, And when you press this, it's when it matters the most. So it's all about timing and understanding that it can be also up to 3 seconds for the opponent to respawn. Let's kill him again, for example. Like let's kill him. Okay, I'm gonna take some time. I'm gonna kill him now. So now look at what I'm gonna do. I will kill him on that area. So I'm not gonna press respawn. I'm gonna let the game respawn by itself. So it's gonna be 3 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds. And you're gonna see that even if he dies there, it doesn't matter. Now he's gonna spawn on rocket because I'm standing there. Look at the respawn now. Okay. So it's all about where you are on the map. And that's where he is right now. So for example, let's make some like plays, for example. Usually you have this fight on Corrupted, for example. Like you are fighting on this area of the map. And let's say you have, let's say we pick up LG, okay, we are fighting against someone else. We are fighting, we kill him. You stay there, like he presses respawn. And then he's gonna spawn on machine gun. And he's gonna go like up there, for example. Then you're gonna kill again. And then if you wait again, he's gonna press respawn, he's gonna spawn on nail gun. And you do this again, okay? You kill him again, for example. And you go there again, he's gonna spawn again on machine gun, look. And it's the same, over and over. Like, it's not over and over because you probably will take some damage. So you can always... You can't always spawn kill like this, for example, but... I'm just gonna teach you the main spawns for this now. Alright, so... As you can see, this place makes him spawn on heavy machine gun. And this is the most... I think it's one of the most OP spawns in the entire game. And when you're in this position and you jump after this, so the opponent has just 2 routes. He can go for this, for the machine gun. So you will like cut him off there, you see? Or he will take the jump pad. So if he takes the jump pad, it's easy LG, okay? So whenever you press like you force the spawn, I suggest you to like play a bit with the sound and understanding where the enemy is, which is really important. This is the main spawn in my opinion. This is the most important to force, especially if you have LG. It's really huge and it's really important to do so. Second spawn. So let's kill him again. When you are there, okay, look at me, look at this angle, okay? It spawns on nail gun, and this is another OP spawn, because if you stay there and then you rush, he's probably gonna do this, look. Especially at lower elo, where people don't really know how to like react fast. He's gonna go for nail gun, and by the time he's picking up a nail gun, like you are already wrecking him really hard. Usually when it happens at the pro level, what opponents are gonna do they are just gonna like run away towards the tunnel. So you don't really have the time to do this. But at lower elo, it's like really likely that is gonna happen. Look, cause by the time I do this, I stay there. He presses respawn, and I'm rushing. I'm already there, and I'm already like catching him. So it's really hard for him to do anything about that. So if you're fast enough, you can dodge this spawn by doing this. Like you spawn, you know that it's coming, and you can go there, for example, or on the tunnel, and you run away. If you don't really know what is going on, you're gonna die. Especially if you have LG, you're like, unless you eat some crazy spam, you're gonna die eventually. So this spawn is really tricky as well. So these 2 are the main spawns. This, I would say, these 2 tails, and this one. Okay, these 2. And these are the 2. Then you have this part of the map. And by watching again the other video I made, you know that cause I'm way too close to the machine gun and I'm way too close to the nail gun, where can he spawn? I will show you. If I am too close to the weapon and the other weapon, it's gonna spawn on rocket, cause it's not online with, like I cannot like really do some I mean there is no rail, so it doesn't matter. So usually what opponents do is like spam some rockets there. So like if he's coming like this forward with the rockets, he's gonna get it, for example. And this one is really important as well, because if you force this, you can like LG me out. If he's coming like out from this, you can like easily like LG him, okay? So you can like boom. And if you don't see him coming for this rocket, you know that he's trapped on shotgun. Because the only thing you can do from this position, like if you spawn there, you go for a rocket or you go down below. And he's gonna like be in a lot of trouble as well. So let's recap. This spawn make him spawn at heavy machine gun. This spawn makes him spawn at a nail gun. And this spawn makes him spawn at rocket. Alright? Now we have another spawn, which is something you maybe see on my games when I play this map and I am playing really fast. Especially with a ranger, like let's pick up ranger for example. Oh, I cannot switch, never mind, I'm an idiot. But like with ranger, you can do something like this for example, let's say. I kill him now, I stay on this door. That now when I know that he's gonna press respawn, I'm gonna do this. And he's already there for example. Then I can do this, like I kill him on this side and then he's gonna spawn a rocket. Alright? So this spawn, especially with ranger, this one I just show you. You have to be in this door to do it, like this door. On this side it will be even more helpful, because if you stay there, you have to reposition. So if you already stay there, like, let's say I kill him, he's gonna press respawn in like 1 second. By the time I rocket jump, okay, so it's really quick. And then, like if I'm fast enough, I can even do like, I can start spawning like this and make every spawn like this. I kill him there, then he presses respawn. I'm gonna get for it. Like, I mean, with an opponent standing still, I'm just showing you where he spawns. So usually there are faster situations that could happen, but this spawn, for example, can be really good to like make some pressure. And then you have normal spawns where like you spawn really far away from the opponent. Like for example, let's say, usually like when I kill someone on this side, let's say I kill someone there, look. I am standing there. You see, he spawns on heavy, he doesn't spawn anywhere close to me. So usually when you are standing on this side of the map, like there, he's most likely gonna spawn on shotgun. So let's try again. You see, he's spawning on shotgun. But I'll tell you another spawn that not really a lot of players know about. Let's see if it works. Whoa. Let's pick up an nailgun 1 second. So let's say you have a fight on this position. Look. Come with my second account. Let's say you have a fight and you are standing there, okay? Why does this not happen? Because I'm way too close to the door. So he spawns there to prevent me from doing that, okay? But if you stay a little bit like this, you don't have like you won't have a direct line of sight, but if you stay on the first stairs and not on this one, he's gonna spawn there. So if you want to force some situation, you stay there and then you come like this and you shaft him if he's dropping for the light or whatever. So if you stay there, it's not gonna spawn there because you won't have this like direct line of sight. But if you stay there, it's gonna spawn there. So that's really important. And like that's it. These are the main spawns. So let's recap again real quickly and I will show you in real time. So where is gonna spawn? Machine gun. So now where is gonna spawn if I stay there? Easy. Nail gun, 100%. Where is gonna spawn if I kill him now? Like I wrecked him really hard. I come here, I stay there. When he's gonna spawn? A rocket. I spawn rocket, I come back. I kill him again. I stay there, I wait. Where is gonna spawn? Nail gun again. And again, and where is gonna spawn if I stay there? Shotgun. But what if I stay there? Hey, wait, let me kill him. Where is he? Okay. So, it's all about transforming these videos into practice. I really suggest you, like, it's good to watch the videos, and I really enjoy that people are telling me like I'm really improving thanks to your videos and so on. But if you have a friend, do what I'm doing, because I'm doing it lonely. But if you have a friend, go into every spawn and you will see like how it's gonna be like every time you force a spawn. It's gonna be so automatic in your brain that you know like, oh my god, I'm standing there, so I'm gonna destroy him up the jump pit, or I'm gonna spawn there. Oh my god, I'm standing there, so he's gonna spawn there, I'm gonna spam some rockets. Like if you do it with a friend, it's really game changing. And you all know that spawn forcing and knowing where the opponent is gonna be, like a position and awareness around the map. Like when I'm playing in any game and I know where I am on the map, like I'll know that if I'm standing there, he's on that side. If I'm standing there, like it makes life easier, okay? Just easier. So yeah, that's it for the video. So I really hope you appreciate it. I'm not gonna put the variation of the spawns because they are kinda useless, especially because it's really rare for them to happen, and I think they just mess up a lot with your brain, and it's a bit useless to put them, especially because I don't think I ever had a variation of spawn in like 4 years of playing Quake, so it's like super extra, like things that could happen but are so rare. Like it's not Quake Live where you have the spawn like on a, you know Aerowalk, right? And you get this spawn and you kill him with the rail, like rocket rail, and then he spawns again on like close. Like it's really rare for it to happen on Fake Champions. But again, what I will actually help you out with is this: if you're spawning there and you are in trouble, always go for the lower route. Never go for the nail gun if you know what the opponent is doing. If you're spawning there, if you're spawning on this and you are getting chased, I'm sorry to say you are almost always in a shit situation, and what you could do is run fast with the machine gun and run towards this area. And when you're spawning on rocket, I will always suggest you if you're spawning on rocket and you start to see this, for example, look. Let's say I am the guy spamming rockets. Like you see now, like I'm gonna start to spam rockets, and you see that. You see this light, so whenever he spawns rocket, you see that this light is coming, like the rocket splash is coming. So I will always suggest you to wait at least 2 seconds before doing this and going crazy, cause he might be there and ready to like destroy you. So always take your time. If it's not gonna force that spawn, chill, you can go for rocket. But if you start to see some noise like this, you're gonna get wrecked by rockets. So be careful. And for this one, it's the same. Like if I'm doing this one, where like I'm rocket jumping like this, always go like escape from the tunnel, okay? Because I don't have the time to catch you. I'm not fast enough to do it. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, watch Quake Pro League every Sunday on twitch.tv/Quake. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for cheering for me. Thank you for all the support. I love you all. Quake is special. Keep playing Quake. Quake is life. Quake is for smart people, always.